The Ring of Honor is a celebration of achievement. Its boundaries are endless. We define achievement as the successful completion of a goal, an accomplishment. Today, another layer is added to that definition. Achievement: to successfully accomplish what few others succeed to do. To unite a program, its fans, its students, in a time of adversity. To overcome hardship. When everyone says you're not good enough, you overcome and you succeed. Becoming more than just a mountaineer, you become a citizen of the state. By this definition alone, we define achievement. Today we honor a man who will become the first inductee in the Mountaineer Ring of Fame. His road was a long one. He was told he wasn't good enough to play football. Others were better, more capable. Maybe he should try something else. What he did instead was capture the heart of his state during a time of crisis and brought football back to relevancy. In 2006, the hearts of West Virginians everywhere were torn. The night before, West Virginia was to face the insurmountable Georgia Bulldogs of the SEC. A mine collapse in Sago, West Virginia, would take the life of 12 miners. This tragedy is one that is all too common. One never becomes numb to its effects. The television was covered with media reporting from scene, videos and photos of family members mourning the loss of loved ones. The nightmares of a community were a reality for the entire world to see. While most of the country was preparing to watch their favorite teams, one team would shoulder the pains of the state. In 2006, the Bulldogs were giants. What should have been a championship run was derailed earlier in the season, settling instead for an invitation to the Sugar Bowl. They were to take it out on the Mountaineers. Unfortunately for the Bulldogs, one man had different plans. By halftime, the team had built a 31-21 lead that could not be overcome. Quarterback Pat White led the way, darting through traffic, picking apart a top 10 defense laden with NFL talent. The runaway beer truck, Owen Smith, would seal the game with a fourth quarter touchdown run. This would be the first of many achievements for the man from West Virginia. Pat White grew up and played high school football in a small town, Daphne, Alabama. He found immediate success as a 3-year starter. As a senior, he rushed for 1,900 yards and 31 touchdowns, at the same time adding 1,500 yards and 15 touchdowns through the air. While being recruited, numerous schools showed interest in Pat White. WVU coach Rich Rodriguez could see what others could not. So in 2005, Pat was offered a scholarship to prove he could play quarterback, and that he did. Pat set more records at WVU than any quarterback before. 3 rushing titles in 4 years, the most by a quarterback in NCAA history, eventually passing Michael Vick with 4,480 yards. He became only the 9th quarterback in NCAA to rush and pass for 200 yards. He became the only quarterback in NCAA history to win 4 bowl games, 2 of them BCS. But stats don't make a leader. They're just a building block. Electrifying performances on the big stage is another character that Pat played to the T. Who could forget October 15, 2005, as a sold-out crowd of 62,000 watched the Mountaineers fight tooth and nail, unable to cut into Louisville's 24-7 lead. Coming in for an injured Bednarik, with 8 minutes left in the game, he put the team on his shoulders, running, throwing, taking shots that a quarterback who expects to have a long career shouldn't. Through the sheer will to win, and 17 points later, the Mountaineers forced 3 overtimes and an eventual victory. This game will become known as the greatest comeback in school history. Welcome to the inaugural Ring of Honor ceremony. It's been a long time coming. We have been blessed to be surrounded by such heroes as Sam Huff, Mike Fox, and Patrick White. Now it's time we celebrate them and their accomplishments. Honored guests, coaches, friends, and faculty, please rise and welcome our first Ring of Honor inductee, Patrick Christian White.